Namaste. Welcome everyone. Welcome to this Yin yoga class. Welcome to this new week of Facebook Lives. Today we are going to practice Yin yoga. Yin yoga is one of my favorite practices to teach and to practice myself. It's a very gentle form of yoga. It's practiced seated, so all the postures that we're going to practice today are seated and with long holds. So we stay in the postures for 3, 4, 5, 7 minutes, depending on which posture. Today, most of the postures we will stay for 3 minutes. And it's a passive stretch. That means we are not pushing into the posture, we're not pulling, we're just going up to the point where our body stops naturally, where we encounter the natural resistance, and then we stay there. So it doesn't have to be super intense because we're staying for long. So that is what is going to make the posture intense, the time that we spend in the posture. And it's a practice of patience, and we let the time and the gravity do the work of opening up the body. And for that we're also using lots of support, lots of props. So folded blanket, any cushions you have around your house. I have here a couple of yoga blocks, but you can use also books, dictionaries, any thick book that you have around will help you with that. And the most important, it's not what we practice in Yin, but how we practice. The attitude is an attitude of surrender, of letting go, of acceptance, of not wanting to push or go further. That is Yang, that is the active, and we have that a lot in our daily lives. So in Yin, what we want is just to let go, to surrender, to find a space where we can just be. So I will guide you into the postures. Today is going to be a bit longer than usual. So let's get started. I will start by taking a blanket and sitting on top of it. You can also use a cushion, so you're seated comfortably for a few moments of centering, of arriving in our bodies, arriving in this sacred space of our practice. So gently close your eyes if that feels okay for you, finding a comfortable seated posture, cross-legged or on your chair, any way that it's comfortable for you, where you can keep a straight spine, softening the shoulders away from your ears, resting your hands on your thighs or on your knees, and start focusing on your breath, on your inhale and on your exhale. Just observing without changing anything, just seeing what is there, seeing the quality of your breath. Is it deep? Is it shallow? What is the temperature of your breath, of your inhale and of your exhale? Following your inhale and your exhale and settling down on the support beneath you. Taking these moments to arrive completely in this practice. And taking now the time to think about an intention for your practice today, something that is dear to your heart. Maybe you want to dedicate this practice to someone, maybe to yourself. You can formulate your intention for yourself. And this will be with you all throughout our practice. And you can gently open your eyes if they were closed. And we will start with our first yin posture, the butterfly. So here I will keep something underneath to sit on top of something. That's always nice to bring your hips forward, to tilt the pelvis forward. If you have any lower back pain, if you have any slip disc or hernia or sciatica pain, maybe it's better to practice lying on your back. So I will show you the alternative. First, if you want to practice like this, the butterfly, bringing the soles of the feet together and folding forward, and you can use as much support as you like here. I like to use a few cushions and maybe even my hands to support the forehead, and folding forward, finding the place where you feel something, but it's not too much and it's not too little. Now for sciatica or hernia, I suggest to practice lying on your back, same shape, bringing the soles of the feet together and lying on your back, and you can support your knees with something. So you can choose your option. I'll come to sit with you. You can use different props. Experiment to see what works for you, how much height you need, so that there's absolutely no muscular effort. All the muscles are soft and relaxed. You're just letting the gravity and the time do the work. And you can also support your knees with something underneath if you feel it's too much tension on your groin. Opening up the meridian, the kidney meridian lines here in this posture, energetically and physically. We're getting a stretch on the hips, on the groins, inner thighs, also in the back muscles, in different target areas. And find a comfortable place where you know you can stay for a few minutes without moving. Scanning your body to see if you're holding on any tension, any unnecessary tension, and let it go. Make a conscious effort of letting go of anything that's not serving you. And use each of the yin postures as a mini meditation, as a mini opportunity to be with yourself, to be with your breath, with your sensations, bringing your mind to the present moment. Every time it goes away, bring it gently, very gently, bring it back to the body, to the breath, to the sensations, to the sounds around you. And slowly, slowly, as we inhale, we come back to the center. We take away the props, take away the cushions. Very gently we bring the knees together. We can extend the legs in front of us and roll from side to side as a counter posture. And we come back to the next one. We come back to the center. So I'll sit to the side so you can see me. Again, sitting on top of something, because again, it's a forward fold. We extend both legs in front of us. We're going to bend the right leg on top of the left leg. So both knees are more or less one on top of the other. Depends on your structure. They will come closer or less closer. And then we fold forward. Again, for a nice forward fold, we're targeting the back of the leg, of the extended leg, the hamstring. You can use your hands as a support underneath the left knee, if there's any pain on the knee. And if you have any lower back pain, sciatica, slip disc, again, it's better not to do the forward fold, but to do on your back. So I'll show you. Lying on your back, bring the right ankle on top of the left knee, holding the left knee towards the body and staying here. So you choose your option depending on your body, always respecting your body, respecting any limitations. We don't want to feel any pain. We'll stay here for a few minutes, so it's important to feel comfortable. Here you can stay like this if this is comfortable, or if you want to support your neck, you can use a cushion to support you. It feels nicer like this actually. So I'll stay here and releasing any muscular tension, any need to go anywhere. There's nowhere to go and nothing to do. Just be in the posture. And releasing any tension in the neck, in the shoulders. Settling, surrendering into the posture. Always bringing your mind to your breath, to your body, to the present moment. And as you focus on your breath, see if you can make your exhalation a bit longer. So you're activating the parasympathetic nervous system, responsible for the relaxation response. So as we elongate the exhalation, we activate our relaxation response. And as we inhale, we slowly come back to the center. We can release our props and gently release the legs. We can shake the legs a little bit. And we go to the other side. And if you were doing the option lying on your back, please do that on the other side too. And be always very mindful of your knees in this posture. We don't want to feel any sharp pain on the knees. So again, you can support the right knee with your hands or bring something underneath, falling forward. Maybe on this side you need something different than on the other side. Maybe you need less support or more support. Experiment and find a place that feels good for your body, where you feel something, but it's not too much and it's not too little. So I'll do here support with my fists and soften, surrender into the shape. And Yin Yoga is about the sensations, about what you feel in the posture, and not really about how it looks like, because every posture will look different, and every person, depending on how the body is built, we are not the same. We are all unique. So each one of us will have a unique posture, and that's the beauty of Yin Yoga. Nothing to strive for, just to feel. If you're feeling it, you're doing it. It doesn't matter how it looks like. And keep softening into the posture, surrendering to the time, surrendering to the gravity. Nothing to do and nowhere to go. Practice of letting go. Keep observing your thoughts, observing your sensations, your patterns. Where is your mind going? Is it going to the past, or is it going to the future? What stories is your mind telling you? And as you softly inhale, you can come out of the posture very slowly, mindfully, because after being for a while in a yin posture, the body feels very open, feels a bit fragile. So we treat it with a lot of love, a lot of care after coming out of the posture. And after the forward folds, we come to lie on the back. So we release our lower back for a while, bringing the knees to the chest. And you can roll side to side gently. You can make circles with your knees. Hugging the knees to your chest. And we gently roll to the side to again come up. And now we lie on the belly for the Sphinx. So we come to lie on our belly for the Sphinx posture, a gentle back bend, where we also have different options depending on the lower back. So if your lower back is very tight and being like this is already painful, you can make fists with your hands and bring the forehead on top of your fists. And maybe this is already enough of a back bend, so you can stay here. If you want a little bit more, you bend the arms, come on the forearms, bringing the elbows underneath the shoulders. For a bit less pressure, you can bring the elbows forward. That will give you less height. And for more intensity, you can extend the arms, bringing the hands slightly towards the outside. So I'll start with the arms bent, keeping my elbows underneath the shoulders. This is right for me. I'll stay here. And keeping your legs slightly apart. Observe the sensations when you contract the glute muscles, your glutes. Probably you have less sensation in your lower back. And if you now loosen, if you now release the muscles, the glute muscles, maybe you feel more sensation. Observe that and see what option works best for you. And keeping the neck relaxed, keeping the shoulders soft. We are back bending. Here we are giving a squeeze to our kidneys, recharging our batteries. Kidneys are like our little batteries. So we are recharging them. Find the comfort in the posture. You can either stay where you are, or if you feel you need to back off, you can back off. Or if you want a little bit more for the last few breaths, you can extend the arms. But always staying mindful of your lower back, observing any sharp sensations. We don't want to feel any pain. And staying here for the last few breaths. And you can slowly release, coming back on your elbows, bringing the hands one on top of the other, making a pillow, and bringing the forehead on top of that pillow. You can gently shake the hips from side to side to release the lower back. Stay here for a couple of breaths, rebounding after the posture, observing the sensations coming up. And we will slowly bring the hands next to the body and gently we push ourselves into the child's posture as a counter posture. So many different options here. An option that I like, if you have a blanket, that's very nice to release your lower back. You can bring the blanket, fold it a little bit and bring it to your hips, keeping the knees together, and fold forward over your blanket. This will give a nice support so that your lower back releases completely. If the forehead is not touching the floor, you can bring the support. You can also bring something between your heels and your bum if they are not touching. We stay here for a few moments, softening the lower back completely, letting the lower back expand, relaxing the belly, also the belly on top of the thighs. Letting the shoulders fall towards the floor. And as we inhale, we slowly, gently come out of the posture. Take away our props. We will come to lie on our backs for Savasana. So this time in this class we're going to have a Savasana. Usually we finish the class before Savasana. So now we'll have a nice long Savasana. It's very nice to put some cushions under the knees, so that helps to release your lower back even more. You can also support the head with something. You can bring a blanket on top of your body. I'm going to cover my belly. Lying on your back, you can dim the light. You can bring something on top of your eyes. Keeping the legs slightly apart. The palms are facing up. Relaxing your legs. Relaxing your hips. Relaxing your belly, your lower back. And softening your chest, your heart and your chest. Letting The shoulders surrender towards the floor, releasing the hands, the arms, the neck. And relax all the facial muscles, the jaw, the tongue in your mouth, space between the eyebrows, the forehead, and allow your body to rest, completely supported by the earth. Nothing to do and nowhere to go. Just let the body absorb the benefits of today's practice. Slowly bring your awareness back into your body, moving your fingers, moving your feet, moving your neck side to side, taking a deep breath in through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Bending the knees, you can roll over to the right side, staying there for a couple of breaths. And whenever you're ready, you can come up to seated, finding a comfortable seated posture to finish this yin class. I hope you enjoyed this class. I really enjoyed practicing with you. Take it slowly after the yin, drink a lot, and maybe you'll notice some emotions coming up. That's normal. Yin is a very healing practice, so maybe some things will come up. Just observe and take care of your precious self. Thank you for being there, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Namaste.